Investigations underway in Montgomery County after a man was killed last night on an ATV. This happened in Winona shortly after the man was pulled over by police. WTVA's Chris Knowles is live in Winona with what we know. Chris?
Yeah, right now I'm here off of Highway 407. This is where it all happened at. Now, I'm going to move the camera over this way and show you this house right here off the road. This is where the family member and the man, this is where he lived. That family member sat in this yard and witnessed their loved one right before he was tragically killed. Now, his name is David Nix. He was 51 years old. He says I talked to the mayor earlier, and he tells me that David Nix was driving his ATV down Highway 407. He says a police officer pulled him over. He says Nix took off down Stafford Wells Road. Then he flipped his four-wheeler. He says the police officer was nowhere near him. He was pronounced dead on the scene. Now, we talked to some witnesses and family members who watched it all happen. Here's what one of them had to say.
My cousin got on his four-wheeler. He went this way. Police stopped him right there. They talked to him for a minute. I couldn't hear what they were saying, or anything, but then he went that way, and by the time he made it right there, the cop rammed him from the rear right here, hit him twice in the rear right there, and then by the time they made it down there, I heard a loud BAM! And I just knew, I was like, he ain't getting up from that. I had that gut feeling. The whole four-wheeler's coming off the ground. I said, man, he was here with me all day that day. He wasn't drinking. When I had to watch that and I couldn't do nothing about it, it's messing with me. I didn't even sleep last night.
Oswald tells me that he leaves behind an 18-year-old son and a 16-year-old daughter. I was also able to speak to Nix's mother, and she was too devastated to talk. I also talked to Roshan Daniels. He's the chief of police here in Winona, and he says that the department nor himself have any comments because this is under investigation by the Mississippi Highway Patrol. As always, we will continue to follow this investigation and keep you updated with the latest. Reporting live here in Winona, Chris Knowles, WTVA 9 News.